Hello, it's Miss Ellis. This week in the library we are going to be studying spiders. So today I have a cautionary tale for you. It is called The Spider and the Fly. A cautionary tale is a tale that gives you something to think about so that you won't make the same mistake. So a couple of things before we get started. This was originally written by Mary Howitt. It was a poem. When Tony DiTerlizzi rewrote it and did the illustrations, and when he did, he won the Caldecott for the pictures. I know he won the second place Caldecott honor for the pictures. So here we go. The Cautionary Tale by Mary Howitt. Now, when she originally wrote this poem, she wrote it for her children as a cautionary tale for them to beware of others. And at the end, there is a letter that I'm going to read. All right, here we go. The Spider and the Fly. Based on the poem by Mary Howitt with illustrations by Tony DiTerlizzi. And if you can see in the picture there, it's inside of an attic, and there's a dollhouse and dolls and books and things, a chest. "Will you walk into my parlor?" said the spider to the fly. "'Tis the prettiest little parlor that you ever did spy. The way into my parlor is up a winding stair, and I have many curious things to show you when you are there." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly. "To ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can ne'er come down again." "I'm sure you must be weary, dear, with soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed?" said the spider to the fly. "There are pretty curtains drawn around, the sheets are fine and thin, and if you like to rest a while, I'll snugly tuck you in." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly, "for I've often heard it said that never, never wake again who sleep upon your bed." And I don't know if you can see in the pictures, but here's some bugs that are ghosts, and it says the joy of cooking bugs, and they're holding the cookbook, giving her a warning. Said the cunning spider to the fly, "Dear friend, what can I do to prove the warm affection I have always felt for you? I have within my pantry good store of all that's nice. I'm sure you're very welcome. Will you please to take a slice?" "Oh, no, no," said the little fly. "Kind sir, that cannot be. I've heard what is in your pantry, and I do not wish to see." "Sweet creature," said the spider, "you are witty and you're wise. How handsome are your gauzy eyes, how brilliant are your wings. I have a little looking glass upon my parlor shelf. If you'd step in just one moment, dear, you shall behold yourself." "Oh, I thank you, gentle sir," she said, "for what you're pleased to say, and bidding you good morning now, I'll call another day." The spider turned him round about and went into his den, for well he knew the silly fly would come back again. So he wove a subtle web in a little corner sly, and set his table ready to dine upon the fly. Then he came out his door again, and merrily did sing, "Come hither, hither, pretty fly, with the pearl and silver wing. Your robes are green and purple, and there's a crest upon your head. Your eyes are like the diamond bright, but mine are dull as lead." Alas, alas, how very soon this silly little fly, hearing his wildly flattering words, came slowly flitting by. With buzzing wings she hung aloft, then near and nearer drew, thinking only of her brilliant eyes, the green and purple hue, thinking only of her crested head, poor foolish thing. At last, up jumped the cunning spider and fiercely held her fast. He dragged her up his winding stair into his dismal den, and within his little parlor, but she ne'er came out again. And now, dear little children, who may this story read, to idle, silly, flattering words, I pray you'll never give heed. Upon an evil counselor, close your heart and eye and ear, and take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly. Rest in peace. All right. Now that was the end of our poem, but there is a letter from the spider to you, so I'm going to read that to you. Dear sweet creatures, no doubt you finished our delicious tale and are surprised by this little tragedy. But then again, what did you expect from a story about a spider and a fly? Happily ever after? Spiders are trappers, for goodness sake. We've been doing it for generations, and we're quite good at it. Even your beloved Charlotte in E.B. White's classic Charlotte's Web admitted as much. But alas, the poor dear never capitalized on her fortune. Now, if I were in her shoes, I would be eating bacon. With the wealth of knowledge about spiders and our crafty carnivorous ways, you'd think my web would be empty. But not a day passes without a hapless bug or two stopping by. What's a spider to do? To be completely fair, my most recent dinner guest put up a commendable fight. But I am a talented and persistent hunter with many schemes up my sleeves. And you can see, I always get my bug. So what does all this talk of spiders and traps have to do with you? Be warned, little dears, and know that spiders are not the only hunters, and bugs are not the only victims. Take what has transpired within these pages to heart, or you might well find yourself trapped in some schemer's web. Bon appetit, Spider. And there's Spider enjoying his dinner. All right, the end. So, this was a cautionary tale. A cautionary tale gives you warning about something in real life. So, boys and girls, I hope that you consider what the spider did say to you and that you'll be very careful. If someone is giving you flattery and telling you nice things about yourself without a good reason, chances are they're a schemer. Chances are they're going to prepare you for something that you're not, that you don't want to be in. So be wary of the spider and the fly's cautionary tale. I'll see you next time.